I've loved for Chelsea to show why they are previous champions.
Or baby champions.
Not baby champions, they are previous champions because I will call them that because I won the major trophies in football,
Yes.
which our noisy neighbors of Arsenal haven't done so far in their history.
I beg.
Hey man, what's your business, man? What's your business?
I have another Chelsea fan in the building. Chelsea 0, Manchester City 2. My brother, what do you have to say about this game?
I don't have much to say, just that the game was nice. It was a very good game from both teams. Chelsea played well. City also played well, and they showed why they are the champions of England by scoring 2 goals. That's taking their chances by the number 1 striker in England, which is Haaland, who won the Golden Boot last season. So I think they showed why they are champions.
So you don't want to show why you want to be champion?
I would have loved for Chelsea to show why they are previous champions.
Or baby champions.
Not baby champions, they are previous champions because I will call them that because I won the major trophies in football, inclusive of the Champions League twice, which our noisy neighbors of Arsenal haven't done so far in their history.
I beg.
I would say they should have showed why they are former champions. Just that the new project with the new owners are bringing, it's going to really take time for that to actualize.
Okay. But away from that, concerning today's game, what were your concerns? What do you feel say the coach supposed to do to make this, to give Chelsea a fighting chance?
The coach wouldn't do much, from my own opinion. He couldn't do much because I feel like he doesn't really have much of a Premier League experience. He's a Champions League championship coach, from which he was brought in from Leicester. So he doesn't really have much Premiership experience, and with the kind of lot of players Chelsea has, they are still young, and being an inexperienced Premier League coach, I don't think he could do much.
So you are saying caliber of players that are young, it means like Chelsea have like kids, a group of children.
Yeah, I would say that they have much of the younger players instead of the experienced elder players like Chelsea are used to before. We all know that a few years ago, we could remember the experience of Terry, Cahill, Drogba, and
How many players did I get now?
Chelsea has, I think, first team squad that I know of I think it's 45 players, which they're still trying to acquire more. I don't know.
No, they acquire na property.
Like people are saying that Chelsea are buying everybody. That if you can even walk on the street and Chelsea will call you and buy you. So I don't know.
I get like first 11, second 11, third 11, fourth
11. As you can imagine. So I will say that. So
maybe you can. Nothing go far this season with all those 45 players.
Let's hope that Chelsea does that, because I would love for Chelsea to finish top 4, because I want them to go back to the Champions League. So
but what do you want to go for? What do you go do for Champions League?
That is where they belong from the history so far.
With this bunch of kids.
Yeah, if there's a good coach, if there's a good coach who could manage their talent, I believe they have individual talents. Just that they need somebody that could guide them. You have so many ships, the ship needs a good shepherd. So if Chelsea could buy such players with such projects in mind, they need somebody to guide those players and bring out their individual talent and know how to manage them. But I don't think this coach has that capacity to do so.
So make Osaka.
I don't know the reason why he was brought in so far. I guess the season is just let's just say Chelsea season just started today. So let's just see where it leads. So in the history of Chelsea, we all know that if a coach doesn't do well, he's going to get sacked.
So your mind tell you said he go sack him.
There's a possibility that might happen.
Before December.
There's a possibility that might happen because Chelsea, anybody that works for Chelsea, his job is not guaranteed. That is just it. So his job is not guaranteed also.
Well, the Fisa can carry me. Are they available?
As they are signing everybody on the street, they might see you and sign you too. It all depends if they see you. So,
but who is our starting player for you today in that Chelsea team?
In this Chelsea team, I feel Latvia was the best for me.
Okay,
he was the best because he was playing so nice. I don't know why he was removed and Enzo was left in the game to continue. But Latvia was.
How about
because the partnership he had with Caicedo in that defensive midfield was great. So Man City didn't have much of the midfield control when the two were playing together. But once he was removed and Jus Bihor was brought in to play on the 10 row, and Enzo was brought back to defensive partner. I said that was when Man City get much ground on the midfield and they considered the second goal. So I believe Latvia was good.
For the second goal, whose fault do you think is it? Is it the goalkeeper's fault or the defender's fault? Because they were not closing up space for the defenders. They gave him room. Kovacic.
Yeah,
gave him a lot of.
Kovacic scored the goal on the from the midfield because the midfield were porous.
Yeah.
If the midfield was tightened enough with the partnership of Caicedo and Enzo, when Latvia was removed, I think Kovacic had enough space to run in the midfield. So, and I feel when Kovacic passed the first player and met Enzo in front, Enzo would have done better than he did. He just went backwards for Kovacic to pass him and shoot the ball. So I believe he could have done better by blocking or putting a strong leg to block the ball.
So immediately the Latvia was substituted.
The midfield collapsed for me. That's my opinion. That's what I saw from the game. The midfield collapsed.
Let's hope they do better next time.
I believe they will. The coach should do his analysis and see if he could make corrections from the mistake they made today and see how they move forward.
Okay.
So I believe they do well the next game.
Yeah. Next game is against
Wolves. Against Wolves. Away to Wolves. So, which is going to be a bit difficult because going to Wolves to beat them is not going to be an easy job.
You have someone that came from Wolves, so you already know their pattern in the person of Pedro Neto.
Yeah.
So with that addition in your squad, there might be one or two you would be able to do to.
He can't do much as an 11 player. He's only a single player.
Yeah, but he was formerly leading the Wolves attack. So let's see.
That's even if the coach will take his ideas. Because the coach will say it's left for someone to bring his opinion and for the coach to accept, okay, this is what we're going to do.
So, for your top four in the Premier League, who do you think will finish in the top four in the Premier League?
If I would name, I would say Man City first.
Yeah.
Man City will probably win the league again. Then maybe first and second will be between Arsenal and Liverpool. Second and third will be probably between Liverpool and Arsenal. So fourth place is I'm not really sure. But I believe Man U could do well also. Tottenham probably. I don't know. They might take corrections from the mistake they made last season.
So but where you come put Chelsea?
I'm not seeing Chelsea finishing top four this season. I'm not seeing Chelsea. So if they make it to top four, I will be happy because I'm a Chelsea fan, a true Chelsea fan. But I'm not seeing them being on the top four. I'm not going to be sentimental about it. Let's just give them like top 10. They will be.
You support good football.
I love good football.
Although
even though I'm a Chelsea fan, but I love good football. Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Also, in terms of Chelsea, you said they will finish
top 10.
Top 10.
Yes.
But not in the top 4.
Top 4, yes.
Okay. Top 10.
Top 10. They will be in top 10.
But not in top 4.
Not in top 4. Yeah, I will say that.
No problem. I think you are being fair.
Yeah, sure. I have to. I don't need to be sentimental, like I said, because I'm a Chelsea fan. Because if let's just see how their second game goes.
Yeah.
You understand?
But you wouldn't know. Chelsea might surprise people and then put up an upset.
That's what I'm saying. They might finish top 4, but with the way I'm seeing the squad is and the coach and his maybe their game plan so far is not working.
So even if they add a striker,
our defense is porous. If you could see the first goal, you could see that Kobe would have done better.
But you get like 15 defenders. You see your defense porous.
No, the defenders are not still doing well. Defense is still porous. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. If they make corrections to the mistakes they made on this match during the match, and work towards it to correct it, I feel they will keep working and get better. So
okay, well, your final thoughts before we call it a day.
My final thought is that I pray they do well, like I said, and finish on the top 4. I will be happy they finish on top and make some corrections and stuff from their mistake they made today and pre-season. We also have porous their defense was doing the pre-season. So let's just hope that Chelsea improves from their mistakes and move forward and finish on the top 4 and probably make Champions League. I will be the happiest fan ever for them to finish their ball.
My prayers are with you.
Thank you very much.
Finish, and I will not say I hope Chelsea finish. If they play well, they could finish.
They could finish well.
Like you said,
but let them take their points as they.
But like you said, top 10 finish
Yeah,
it's still okay.
Yeah, it's still
a win.
It is.
It's a win.
It is. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much for
Thank
your
you
time.
very much.
All right.
Nice to.